war, war, war. Rebellion and war, the terror wants war, war. Now I come to the conclusion to expose the secrets of mock Calypsonians. If you're not a Trinidadian, you're not a Calypsonian. Here in Great Britain. It's only Terra Lion and Lord Kitchener. In Britain, a real Calypso singer. All the rest you hear they from Jamaica. Each and every one they are imposter. To make a Calypso they can't start a line. They either sing kids song or they sing in mine. So they better run back Jamaica and plant the banana and leave me in kitchen. I feel the fight. This is the terror. For instance, England be the West Indies. Not a man to sing on England victories. Such a thing to England is too unkind. I was sick and that rested on my mind. I was sick and kitsch in America. Not a man to sing on a cricketer. Yet you could hear them with their rotten composition, fooling the population. Here in Great Britain. War. Well, if you want to see what I say is true, just call a Jamaican singer to you and ask him to sing extemporaneously. You will see that he hasn't that ability. But if you call up me or Lord Kitchener, we could sing from January to December. Why? For we are born Trinidadians and real Calypsonians here in Great Britain. War! Ha! Trouble! I feel the fight! War! 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 War with imposters! Trouble with the terror!
Me one alone back in Britain.
Me one alone.
Invader the master of Calypsonian.
Me one alone.
They can bring the Lord Kitchener from Manchester.
Me one alone.
Or the mighty terror who gone to Africa.
Me one alone.
Melody, the king of Calypso.
Me wanna know.
Or the mighty spoiler from San Fernando.
Me wanna know.
Trouble, trouble, trouble when they clash with invader.
Me wanna know.
Because the Lord invader will never surrender.
Me wanna know. Trinidadian. Me wanna know.
Tell them I am a master Calypsonian.
Me wanna know.
I am them to know I'm the ambassador of Calypso.
Me wanna know.
The Lord invader and making no fun.
Me wanna know.
Because I am the controller of Britain.
Me wanna know.
Lord invader will never surrender.
Me wanna know.
Because I am a high priest of me minor.
Me wanna know.
Junie is lover She's intelligent, she's respectable. Well, I might have been this redhead's husband, but I fear her as a companion, as a girl of society. Junie keeps baffling me. Well, the thing I can't understand with her, she could drink too much water. Oh, Junie, you could drink water, oh. I never met a girl who drink water so. Junie is a water gobbler, like a camel out on the Sahara. The interesting thing about this redhead, she would take all of this water in bed. Most women will take a cup of tea, but Junie detests formality. When she takes a little whiskey, that's the time Junie gets thirsty. Well, she suddenly flares up to Fahrenheit, bawling for water all through the night. Junie, you could drink water. I never met a girl to drink water so. Junie is a water gobbler, like a camel out on the Sahara. Due to the water she likes to drink, I advised her, please won't you change to milk? But she told me, no, my friend. Water is the tonic I recommend. For all world-famed scientists say it's the best of nature's tonic. So don't you try to tell me what's good for health and vitality. Junie, you could drink water. I never met a girl who drink water so. Junie is a water gobbler, like a camel out on the Sahara. In the winter, she's reasonable, but in the summer, good God, she's terrible. When she asks for the water, if I hesitate, you should hear the hubbub the girl would make. So I got fed up with Junie. She was really too much for me. And if I didn't get rid of her, she would have tried the reservoir. Oh, Junie, you could drink water. I never met a girl who drink water so. Junie is a water gobbler, like a camel out on the Sahara.
Let's put men and women together, find out which one is smarter. Some say men, I say no, the women have the men long ago. Not me, it's the people that say the men are leading the women astray. But I say that the women of today are smarter than the men in every way. Ever since the world began, woman was always fooling man. But if you listen to my song attentively, I show you that a woman is smart as me, not me. People that say the men are leading the women astray, I say the women of today are smarter than the men in every way. Soldiers kiss girls once a week, Marines kiss them on their left cheek. Sailors don't bother to look in their face, they grab them and kiss them on any old place. Drink, hey my! I was friendly with a girl named Caroline. She called me honey boy all the time. Just when everything was going fine, she was giving me shots with a friend of mine. Not me, in the people that see the men are leading the women astray. But I see that the women of today are smarter than the men in every way. Not me, it's the people that say the men are leading the women astray. But I say that the women of today are smarter than the men in every way.
must have heard the talk round the colony. A brown skin girl put a child on me. Yes, the talk round the colony. A brown skin girl put a child on me. The child not mine, so before I grieve, I packed up my bundle with intent to leave. I kissed her and said goodbye. You know she held onto my shoulders and started to cry and I sang her.
Brown skin girl, stay home and mind, baby.
Live on, live on.
Brown skin girl, stay home and mind, baby. I'm going away on a sailing boat, and if I don't come back, stay home and mind, baby.
What's wrong with you, Miss Ivy? Why you want to trap me with that baby? What's wrong with you, Miss Ivy? Why is it you overacted so nasty? We only got friendly in September, and the baby was born in November. Girl, you can't fool me like that. Tell me how a monkey could make a cat. I'm telling you,
brown skin girl, stay home and mind, baby. Brown skin girl, stay home and mind, baby. I'm going away on a sailing boat, and if I don't come back, stay home and mind, baby.
Ivy girl, you made an error to be in love with a Yankee fella. It's better you had met an English lad, because I'm sure he wasn't going to treat you bad. The Yankee gone now, he doesn't care. He leave you with your baby shedding tears. Now you want me to pay the tax. Go and cut down your tree where you grind your axe. I'm telling you, brown
skin girl, stay home and mind, baby. Brown skin girl, stay home and mind, baby. I'm going away on a sailing boat, and if I don't come back, stay home and mind, baby.
Ivy, I'm not responsible for a babe which belongs to other people. You can see I'm a fellow with a funny face, and the baby don't belong to the Negro race. If you go to America, you're compelled to see the real father. And friends, I tell you the truth, the child even born in a sailor suit. I telling you, brown skin
girl, stay home and mind, baby. Brown skin girl, stay home and mind, baby. I'm going away on a sailing boat, and if I don't come back, stay home and mind, baby.
Myself and my girl was lying in bed. She took a comb and started to scratch my head. Me and my chick was lying in bed. She took a comb and started to scratch my head. In a romantic way, she then held me tight. She held on to my top lip and gave me a bite. I asked her, darling, why you bit me? She said, you fool, you don't need glasses to see. So I then asked her the reason why. She gazed into my eyes and started to cry, and she began to roll all over the bed. I saw her eyes was getting so red, and like a rustler, she held me in a clinch. She kissed me on my cheek and gave me a pinch. I asked her, darling, why you pinch me? She said, you fool, you don't need glasses to see. I lie down on the bed, very cool and calm. She took her head and placed it on my right arm. And she told me, Invader, dearie, honey, you know I love you sincerely. I made a move to go, she said, not a foot. She grabbed me in my collar and gave me a butt. I asked her, darling, why you put me? She said, you fool, you don't need glasses to see. She then got up and turned off the light. She said, Invader, it's trouble in here tonight. She locked the door and she hit the key. She said, honey, you know you're torturing me. I pretended as though I didn't hear. She took a feather and started tickling my hair. I asked her, darling, why tickle me? She said, you fool, you don't need glasses to see.
I'm broken hearted, I'm feeling blue, for I've lost the sweetest girl that I knew. Heaven knows what I'm going to do without my Belinda. Why had you to go, Belinda, when I love you so, Belinda? I want you to know, Belinda, you're my one and only Belinda. Tender eyes and her lips were sweet. She was the cutest cutie who walked the street. So I know for sure I can never meet our next girl like Belinda. Why had you to go, Belinda, when I love you so, Belinda? I want you to know, Belinda, you're my one and only Belinda. Met her, the moon was low. It was then she told me she loved me so. There wasn't much more I want to know about my Belinda. Why had you to go, Belinda, when I love you so, Belinda? I want you to know, Belinda, you're my one and only Belinda. At Piarco we kissed goodbye, and then Belinda started to cry. Good Lord, I felt just like I can die to lose my Belinda. Why had you to go, Belinda, when I love you so, Belinda? I want you to know, Belinda, you're my one and only Belinda. Only Belinda, only Belinda.
When I'm going to the USA, in the southern states, I won't spend a day. So got too much Calabar. I'm sure you heard about the high school in Arkansas. I am going to New York City and live near the Statue of Liberty. In the South I would not be caught, I born to be free. So I'm heading north, I say, Southerners, what a shame on you. Southerners, we are human too. Southerners, stop this Calabar. We are all the same children of one father. White people treat you so fine, they welcome the colored man anytime. And there is great opportunity, you can dine with the greatest celebrity. But in the South with this Jim Crow law, the black and the white always having war. No civilization of any sort, I born to be free. So I'm heading north, I say, Southerners, what a shame on you. Southerners, we are human too. Southerners, stop this Calabar. We are all the same children of one father. Other places, South Africa, I think they are going too far with this Calabar. Even the church is felt in a blow. They don't want the white pray with the Negro. But God made us all and in Him we trust. So nobody in this world ain't better than us. All these southern states got this color rot. I born to be free, so I'm heading north. I say, Southerners, what a shame on you. Southerners, we are human too. Southerners, stop this Calabar. We are all the same children of one father. Better place for a colored man in the universe, better than Britain. You can marry a woman as white as snow. There is no objection to the Negro. People will talk, but after keep cool. the black and the white can mix in the school. That is what you call civilization. So God bless our Queen and bless Great Britain. I say, Southerners, what a shame on you. Southerners, we are human too. Southerners, stop this calabar. We are all the same children of one father.
I will take good care of them.
I'm going back home to Africa, Teresa.
Darling, I am very sorry.
I am going back home to Africa, Teresa.
I cannot take you with me.
I am going back home to Africa, Teresa.
My post office Nigeria.
I am going back home to Africa, Teresa.
A warm welcome for invader.
I am going back home to Africa, Teresa.
Then I'll go to Kenya.
I am going back home to Africa, Teresa.
And Abyssinia.
I am going back home to Africa, Teresa.
I want to see Haile
I am
Selassie.
going back home to Africa,
To
Teresa.
speak to him
I am
personally.
going back home to Africa, Teresa.
I am going to South Africa.
I am going back home to Africa,
To
Teresa.
see what they said it.
I am going back home to Africa, Teresa.
No matter that I'm a West
I am
Indian.
going back home to Africa, Teresa.
My forefathers is
I am
African.
going back home to Africa, Teresa.
I praise the step the Gold Coast has made with the perseverance to make the great as a sovereign in Africa, the one and only Ghana. That's why I love the mighty Nkrumah for his progress in Africa. Never mind they call me a half-caste West Indian, but all the way I'm an African. For me grandmama come from the Igbo land and me grandpapa from Sokoto. So you can say what you like, I'm an African and to Africa I'm going to go. My greatest ambition is to see the face of my fatherland, where my foreparents were hunted many years and dumped in the West Indies as slaves. Caused me to be a wandering African, like all black American. So I've got to claim my identity with the African family. For me grandmama come from the Igbo land and me grandpapa from Sokoto. So you can say what you like, I'm an African and to Africa I'm going to go. I'm only praying to see the day when Nigeria shall break away to establish her sovereignty in the Commonwealth family. I'll be drunk like a fish, I'm gonna hop for joy, celebrating under the real McCoy, for I know I'll be on my way back home to South Africa. Here I come, for me grandmama come from the Igbo land and me grandpapa from Sokoto. So you can say what you like, I'm an African, and to Africa I'm going to go. Now to Gambia and Sierra Leone, get in the groove to hold your own. And me brothers down in Kenya and all colonials of Africa, look, I want to share in your sovereign pride with the sweetest princess to be me bride. Then I'll plant myself on the Afro shore and never wander no more. For me grandmama come from the Igbo land and me grandpapa from Sokoto. So you can say what you like, I'm an African, and to Africa I'm going to go.
Every way how to capture Jean. Boy, she's smart. I say she ain't so green. Dressing every day like a movie star, but I still can't capture her little Jeannie. Come to me all I plead. No, she won't agree to every time I launch attack. She hold her hips and she turn her back, little Jeannie. I went and I bought Jean a diamond ring to show her. I mean serious thing. She dressed up in me ring with another man, and when I call Jean, she wave her hand, little Jeannie. Come to me all I plead. No, she won't agree to every time I launch attack. She hold her hips and she turn her back, little Jeannie. Jean wants a giving her, but I can't get my desire. I beg her for a kiss and she tell me no. I held her hands, she shout let me go, little Jeannie. Come to me all I plead. No, she won't agree to every time I launch attack. She hold her hips and she turn her back, little Jeannie. My furniture, those also new ones I buy, to see if that would catch her eyes. I beg her for romance, she says no can do, no can do. Tara, look, I got the flu, little Jeannie. Come to me all I plead. No, she won't agree to every time I launch attack. She hold her hips and she turn her back, little Jeannie. I give up all hopes as I can't get through. Jean too smart, boys I'm warning you. Said Terra is a man, he got plenty sense, but you can't break Jean defense, little Jeannie. Come to me all I plead. No, she won't agree to every time I launch attack. She hold her hips and she turn her back, little Jeannie.
A naughty little flea. He climbed upon the lady's knee. He climbed from here, he climbed from there. He climbed upon the lady's hair. Where did the naughty little flea go? Nobody knew, nobody know. Where did the naughty little flea go? Nobody knows. He went up, the flea came down. Upon his face there was a frown. He started up and then to climb upon the lady's body line. Where did the naughty little flea go? Nobody knows, nobody knows. Where did the naughty little flea go? I tell you, I don't know, Then came a little shout of glee. Came from that naughty flea. For he had found a little nest where he could get some food and rest. Where did the naughty little flea go? I don't know. Where did the naughty little flea go? Don't ask me, brother. I don't know. He bit her here, he bit her there. He bit her almost everywhere. And as the kill was drawing nigh, he jumped and said Kilroy was here. Where did the naughty little flea go? Yeah, don't ask me, I don't know. Where did the naughty little flea go? I don't know.
I want back my dollar.
Mahalia,
Want back my dollar.
Mahalia,
I took you out dancing
Mahalia,
for a good evening.
Mahalia.
You can't drive invader.
Mahalia,
I'm a nice fella.
Mahalia,
Shake if you're shaking.
Mahalia,
Move if you're moving.
Mahalia.
What they said about you,
Mahalia,
I don't believe it's true.
Mahalia,
They say you're a good woman. You
Mahalia,
have the constitution.
Mahalia.
You really surprise me.
Mahalia,
You have the vitality.
Mahalia,
Truck if you're trucking.
Mahalia,
Spin if you're spinning.
Mahalia.
Now you is a nice girl.
Mahalia,
You really love bacchanal.
Mahalia,
I am really having fun.
Mahalia,
Let's go out all over London.
Mahalia.
La tita file, a la titile, paritulum file.
Lift the iron curtain, I've got a bone to break in the Kremlin. This is no laughing thing, I must talk to Khrushchev, not Volganin. Don't underrate the Russians like they want to cause some commotion and then take off to the moon, which they plan to do very soon. Lift the iron curtain, I've got a bone to break in the Kremlin. This is no laughing thing, I must talk to Khrushchev, not Bulgarin. Well, I think the Russians are selfish. In no way they are like the British. For no man can get inside to see what Moscow has got to hide. Lift the iron curtain, I've got a bone to break in the Kremlin. This is no laughing thing, I must talk to Khrushchev, not Bulgarian. Now the world is in a fright since Moscow launched her satellite. Well, how are we to know what next the Kremlin is going to do? Lift the iron curtain, I've got a bone to break in the Kremlin. This is no laughing thing, I must talk to Khrushchev, not Bulgarian. Stop your bleep bleep and come off it. Let's have a mutual talk at the summit. Or I'll have reasons to believe you've got some dirty tricks up your sleeve. Lift the iron curtain, I've got a bone to break in the Kremlin. This is no laughing thing, I must talk to Khrushchev, not Bulgarian. Well, I'm appealing most sincerely for the good of humanity. So lift the iron curtain, I want to talk to Khrushchev, not Bulgarian. Lift the iron curtain, I've got a bone to break in the Kremlin. This is no laughing thing, I must talk to Khrushchev, not Bulgarian.
And hear my daughter with Dad, answer me. Please buy a TV, buy a lovely TV. That's the thing to comfort me and Mommy. I really do love my wife and daughter, so I think the whole matter over. And when I got my pay, I went and bought a TV the very day. And hear my daughter with Dad, yes Daddy. Now we feel happy with that lovely TV. That's the thing to comfort me and Mommy. The TV is a modern luxury. It makes your family feel so happy. Whether it rain or snow, you can stay at home and enjoy a show. And hear my daughter with Dad, yes Daddy. Now we feel happy with that lovely TV. That's the thing to comfort me and Mommy. To get a TV is very easy. £5 deposit, 7 bobs weekly. And let your family see the daily happenings on BBC. And hear my daughter with Dad, yes Daddy. Now we feel happy with that lovely TV. That's the thing to comfort me and Mommy. You better take this advice from Tara and get a TV somehow or other. And you'll never go wrong, for BBC TV don't let you down. Hear me daughter with Dad, yes Daddy. Now we feel happy with that lovely TV. That's the thing to comfort me and Mommy.
The only thing to stop these hooligans from causing panic in Great Britain, the only thing to stop these study boys from causing panic in England, well, I hope that the government see they they need another kind of punishment. I say one thing to cool down this crime is to bring back the old time cat o' nine. So the old time cat o' nine beat them bad and they come to change their mind. Send them to Dartmouth with licks like fire and they come to surrender. The police is working harder and harder to see this thing go no further. Every night they on duty to safeguard us from violence and robbery, but they would not stop at all. Peter is going to pay for Paul. I say one thing to cool down this crime is to beat them with the old time cat o' nine. So the old time cat o' nine lash them hard and they come to change their mind. Is to send them to Dartmouth with licks like fire and they come to surrender. And in the days of Judge Higgins, as you know, nothing never happened. So any man pass under his hand can tell you of the rod of correction. He used to treat them meek and mild. He never spared the rod to spoil the child. I say one thing to cool on this crime, just touch them with the old time cat o' nine. So the old time cat o' nine beat them bad and they come to change their mind. It's to send them to Dartmouth with licks like fire and they come to surrender. And every night they walking about in a band attacking woman and man. It seems as though they are no respecter of person beating innocent people. But the judge and jury can settle this thing easily. I say the cat is the only H-bomb to drop and this robustness must stop. So the old time cat o' nine lash them hard and they come to change their mind.